Today we are going to know about the matrix multiplication using the mapreduce functions. So mapreduce method. So here first initially matrix multiplication, we will take an input file, text file, where we will have the both matrices, and then we will get the output matrix of the multiplication. So first initially we are creating a hadoop practice for a directory, and then going into that directory we are creating a matrix multiplication folder. In this we have a we created a nano mapper, and that is nano. So here we have a mapper code, where we will have the we will remove the spaces, and we will split by the comma, and here for a matrix and b matrix we will divide it based on the key and value, so with a tab space. And we have an input file as see, here we are taking these are our a matrix and these are me matrix, and these are the row, and it is a column number, and here is the values, like 1 2 3, these are the values of the matrix. So that we will get this, and we will divide a b as the keys, and from comma onwards whatever it is there, see from comma it is taken as the values, and this is our matrix format. And next we have a reducer code, where we are taking matrix 1 matrix 2, and based on the line input which is getting from the mapper, here we are removing the spaces, and then key value we are splitting, which are the values, and we are splitting it, and all the values b is taking as a value for with the separation of comma, and for a, and we are storing in the matrix 1, which is matrix 1, and we are storing the values of both the things, like row and column value and its value into this. And then for the b also we are storing the values, and then finally we will keep result 0, and we are using like we are looping through the 0 to 3, so that we loop into the matrix I j k, and here we will get the result plus multiplication of the row, multiplication of our matrix, and then we are printing in the format of this row and column and the value and the result 0. This is our reducer code, and now we will execute it locally. Cat space, our file name is matrix input file, and 3 space would be y. See, so we are dividing our mapper code, these as the keys, and these are all as values. Now we will execute it locally for the reducer code as well. So here we use the sort. See, so this is our matrix multiplication, where the a and b matrix values, we will get the matrix multiplication as this one. So these are the rows and columns that will be printed. Now we are going to shift this thing to the Hadoop framework. So let's see that. So here we are creating the Hadoop framework, fsmkdir. So we are creating a matrix multiplication as a directory in the Hadoop framework. Let's see that. See, we have matrix multiplication created, and next and we kept our matrix input text file into the matrix multiplication folder, and then let's see that also. So matrix multiplication, see, yes. So here we have the matrix multiplication, and we put the matrix input file here, and we can see this is our matrix input file. So we are this is we put the file in the matrix multiplication, and we also we need to find where our jar streaming file is there. So for that we will use find hyphen own name jar file we kept here, and this is the path of our jar file streaming. And for putting into the hadoop framework, we are using hadoop jar, and also the path of our streaming hadoop and hyphen file, and this is our local directory where our mapper file is there. That path we mention here, and the hyphen mapper is to be mentioned. And this is we are using python 3 version, so we will use the python 3 mapper.py, where mapper.py is our mapper file name. And the hyphen file for the reducer also we use the same, like our path of the reducer code, and which is present in our local system. And hyphen reducer is to be used. And next is this is the python version, so python 3 reducer.py. And here hyphen input is to take the input from the hadoop framework file. So this is our hadoop directory where we have the input file. That path is to be mentioned. And hyphen output and the path directory, this is a matrix multiplication is our path directory in the hadoop framework. And hyphen output, this in this directory we want our output file to be stored, result to be stored. Now when we press enter, it takes time. Here matrix multiplication, you have to check this directory correctly. So here in the matrix multiplication should be used. I was little mistake with the directory name. And then after that we will get the output. So here it is reduced 100%, map reduces 100% done. And this is the output directory where we have, let's see that. So here we are trying to print out our what are the files we have. So this is our output directory. In this we will have the success and also part 0 has our output. Let's see in here also. So this is our output, and we have success, and here we can see our output. This is our output. So here also we can see by we are pasting here. Just a minute, slash, and what is our output is there in hyphen 5 zeros. To print out our cat, we use hadoop fs hyphen cat and the file name. So this is our part 5550 is output. So this is our output. That's we printed. That's locally, and also in the hadoop framework we done the matrix multiplication.